Dring, 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 dring.
Is that the ringing sound? Oh,
it's for you.
Oh, good. Hello?
Oh, hi, me. Oh, it's me, asking you to follow, comment, and subscribe to the Hardness. Press the button. Right there.
Coach Hard! Coach Hard! Coach Hard!
Welcome to another edition of Mask Hard.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another mask unboxing here at Q.O.T.S Studios. Now, I just want to tell you, with these mask unboxings, we are going to plan to do them every second week. So all you Myers guys and horror guys and all these prop collectors and stuff like that who are interested in these kind of videos, you know you can tune in every second week of the month. Every second Monday, we will have something related to this badassness we have. Today, we're going to have a, I think for me, it's probably one of my top 3 pieces as my collection stands right now. It's always evolving. I always try to hunt and get information and become more educated and really get distinct pieces.
Shut up and open the box.
Anyway, let's do this right now.
Yeah, that's good. Teach kids
Okay.
to put knives in
Here
their
we go.
mouths. That thing's not good enough for cutting butter.
Oh! There we go. Yelling helps. Okay. And now, always cut towards yourself. It's the safer way. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Yeah, lots of bags and shit and bags and all kinds of packing materials and bags. Oh boy. Do you know what this is? I know what this is. This is a Brad Hardin H20 prototype. This was the sculpt that was never used. Never seen on screen. That mask had like 3-4 masks, okay? Counting the weird CGI shit mask. Yeah, they had a CGI mask. We'll get into that maybe another day. But this was the sculpt that they asked Brad Hardin to make. It is clearly a retool or a reworking, a little bit of a massaging from his H6 sculpt. It's not as rough. It's a little more, in my opinion, it's a little more traditional. It's got a little more traditional Myers look. It's smoothed over. The dimples are gone. And I think it's one of the most distinct masks I own, and just one of the most distinct pieces that are out there. Again, that signature bluish tint of Brad Hardin, the Beast. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, as far as my research goes, with all the posts on Myers.net and some of the Facebook groups that I'm part of and stuff like that, even just general on Google, kind of hunting a little bit. As far as I know, there are only 3 of these. Because it seems through the posts that I read up on, this was supposed to be a run, of maybe 20 or 30 or 10 or whatever number they wanted to do. They wanted to make this available for a couple of us to own. And it kind of appeared and then disappeared just as quickly. So maybe they just said, no, we're not going to offer this, and that's it. I heard that Scott Spencer and Brad were working on this together. The signature inside that I will show you only reads Brad Hardin. It doesn't say anything to do with Quiet on the Sets. It doesn't have the human hair that is usually one of the defining features of Scott's work. But nonetheless, again, give me some information, correct me if I'm wrong. We're always open for more information. I love sharing information, constructive criticism, comments, keep it rolling, guys. But as far as I understand, only 3 of these exist to our knowledge, and this is copy number 2. So to me being a fan of Brad Hardin's work, me being a fan of all the sequel masks, me being a fan of just H2O was pretty cool in general. I like the fact that there was a lot of different masks, and just being a fan of Myers, I think this is such a distinct piece. And one thing I always, when I saw it, I grabbed this off of eBay, okay, from a collector, and he had like hundreds of these things, and he didn't take a lot of them even out of the box. And this guy just happened to have one of these. I didn't talk to him much about it. I just wanted to grab it because at that point I'd only been hard into this hobby for about 3-4 months, but every day I'd been searching and listening and watching, and I'd never seen anything like this. So when I saw it, I'm like, even though I was still a baby, right, in this hobby, I'm just like, something special about this, man. You know what I mean? And then I saw the number 2, and I saw Prototype. I didn't really research hard but Prototype is always good news as far as my gut was concerned. I'm like, this is a low number, and it's a prototype. So I didn't do too much research into it. I figured it was, because I've never seen this before. I've never seen this on screen. So I'm like, it must have been the rejected sculpt, right? Like one of the ones that Hardin made up. Apparently he stayed up all night, and he did this up for the studio. And they said, yeah, we don't want this. And they went to go get Stan Winston Studios to do the one that you see on screen, in addition to the other 2 or 3. But for me, like I said, what really creates that distinct look, it's almost as if this, for me in my heart, is like a combo of number 5, a combo of number with 6 in there, and H2O. Or like almost like, H2O wanted to tip the hat to H1, right? So bringing in a little more of a traditional look, because 5 and 6, many people will say awful masks, like garbage. They look nothing like H1, or they look nothing like him, this and that, right? So I think this almost takes a lot of the best features from 5 and 6 and the traditional look of the character, like from let's say H1, right, and kind of throws it at you in one very cool package. So as you can see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but this is a very Hardin-esque finish. It's blue, it's got the blue tint, and you can see H6 in here clearly. Smoothed over a lot of the rough features of the H6, but the hair is more traditional, I could style it, but really I want to leave it the way it is, because this is such a rare piece, regardless of if it's 3 copies or 10 copies or whatever. I think this is I'm just leaving. I'm not going to put any product in the hair or anything like that. I just love the way it is. And I love, the eyebrows are a little more subtle on this piece. They don't pop as much. But they are still there. He still put some dark paint over it. And I love the fact that the mouth is actually cut here. It actually has a slit. Not all of them have that. It's a little more like H1. I don't know, the look of this thing, guys, is just so badass. It almost looks like I don't know if you guys have heard of the H20, H6, or sorry, the H6/H20 run, like original run that Brad Hardin did, and that one apparently, That one is the one you see for a few minutes. Sorry, not that. The H6 H20 mask appears for a few seconds in the intro of Halloween H2O when he is murdering the nurse, Loomis's partner in the first two movies. So they brought the original actress back, and her death scene, you see a mask with a larger neck. So this flanged neck right here, that was part of that scene. I don't believe, again, guys, this did not appear on screen. This is the unused sculpt by Brad Hardin, and I'm just so stoked to be able to have this in my collection. Let's just show you a very distinct signature here. Just want to make sure you can see that. Number 2 H2O prototype by Brad Hardin himself, the Beast. Gorgeous, man. I'm so stoked. I cannot believe I even got my hands on this. I almost. Oh, here's another thing, guys. Look at how thick the pull is. Like, my lord, this thing holds its shape like you wouldn't believe. I'm so stoked that I got the chance to own a piece like this. Please type it up in the comments below. Anything right below there. Any additional information you may have about this piece. It's always nice to have information for me and to get educated and just know where things have come from and kind of share with everybody and have a good time. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters at Myers.net on the Facebook groups. And that being said, I just want to thank everyone again for watching. Thanks for your support. We're going to give this mask a hard thumbs up. Stay hard.
Mask hard.
These formulaic videos drive me fucking insane! Always remember, guys, we release new content every Monday for you. Always Monday, always hard! If you want to help us fuel future content, press that red subscribe button really fucking hard!
Ah! Coach hard!